We are going to be talking about today is on March 16th. We are going to be talking about the diseases in our hive, okay? So normally it'd be this time uh when we have our bee lesson for the month. It's normally the second or third week. Okay, so this would be about the time that we are doing our bee lesson. So, diseases in our hive. Lists of diseases: bee viruses, nosomosis, varroa mites, American foulbrood, European foulbrood, shockbrood, and stonebrood. Okay, so bee viruses. Acute. The one I want to focus on is deformed wing virus. Basically, the wings break on your bees, just like a broken bone, and they can no longer fly. Therefore, they die. For that, we will talk about the treatment later. But nosomosis or nosema disease is caused by two species of a forming fungus called Nosema apis and Nosema curaine. Both species can infect worker bees, queen bees, and drones. Uh, this right here is the fungus, and then varroa mite. Big, big issue. And this is what they look like. They look like tiny black specks that size, about that size, that gap in my hand. That's how small they are. Obviously, this picture is super zoomed in. Now, how do you find them? Varroa Easy Check. You scoop 2 scoops of bees in there. You will have to count the bees. And if you go back to my last video, we went over this, but I'm gonna go over it again. So bees, we put 2 scoops in, and mites aren't always attached to the bees, and they have been since birth, and they're kind of like bed bugs almost. I like to think. So you will find them. They will be at the bottom of it. This is where your bees will go. The only thing that can go through are mites, and you put rubbing alcohol in and shake it for a minute. They see 2 happy birthday songs. I always like to do a minute. And when you are doing that, do not get stung. How do you get stung? If you are wearing anything black, black socks, black hat, they will think you are one of these guys. Okay, a bear, or all their enemies. As you can see, I have drawn arrows to each one, and then that's why we have white suits, white gloves. Everything a beekeeper uses is white, or at least not black. So foul brood, American foul brood, you get this line in the brood and your hive dies. European foul brood looks like this. I don't know how to explain it. Take a look at that. Sadly, it is still a little common, but it is going down. So chalk brood, stone brood, treating diseases. So chalk brood, it's known for its chalk-looking color of the larva, and then the stone brood uh makes pimples almost. Kind of looks like a pimple. So treating the diseases. A deformed wing virus, it's brought by varroa mites. So I said earlier to treat varroa mites, you need one of these. Don't use that. Use those mite treatments, and then you probably need to buy more bees. Okay. Nosomosis. Antibiotics. That's what I can say. The antibiotic fumagillin, which is from Phugmatus and is widely used to treat colonies infected with this since the 1950s. 1958 and 9 is when it was created. Varroa mites. We went over this. So you have that, you have that. Then you want, if we go back to deformed wing virus, if you have more than 3 per 100, you want to use one of those strips. Okay? So Varroa mites. American foul brood. Sadly, there's not a treatment yet. The best idea is just to burn the entire colony and start all over again. European foul brood. Unlike American foul brood, European foul brood has a treatment. You can treat it with antibiotics. You also want to feed pollen patties in lots of sugar water. I don't know why I accidentally spelled lost. Lots of sugar water. Buy new frames and move your bees. Buy new frames and boxes. Take them, set up a new hive, just as many boxes as they currently have, and move your bees. And then after you do that, requeen. Chalk brood. Remove the mummies from the bottom boards around the entrance. Destroy combs containing large number of those mummies. You will know mummies when you look at it. Supply new combs, providing good ventilation in hives. Adding young adult bees to the hives. Not allowing bees to winter in a hive that is oversupered. Feeding sugar syrup, fresh uncontaminated pollen or supplements, maintaining strong hives by regular requeening. We will go over that on June 1st, or no, June 2nd actually. And then reducing or preventing the interchange of hive materials, not using the same site. The next year, that's good if you could possibly change the location of your apiary. You will every year need to, if you live here in the state of Ohio like me, you will need to move these, or you need to register your apiary every year to the Ohio Department of Agriculture. It's simply just $5 per apiary you own. So Stonebrood, there is no official treatment, but requeening would be the best thing you could do. And then next week we will go over what it will be like in our yard if you come in, what it will be like on the videos. Thank you for watching this. I know this was a short one. If you do have questions, leave it in the comments down below. If the comments are for some reason unavailable, there will be a Google form in the description down below, as well as a sign up for a raffle. What will the raffle be about? You will find out. Or it will be for you to come to the beer. Thank you for watching, and we will see you later.